Welcome to the Explainer. Every single day we carry around these incredible devices that make everything feel, well, weightless, instant, completely invisible. But today we're focusing on the massive energy demands of modern data centers. We're going to shatter the illusion of the digital world and look at the incredibly heavy, very physical reality required to power modern AI. We're literally peeling back the curtain on the sprawling industrial machinery that keeps our digital lives running. But before we get into those massive industrial data centers, let's look at this on a personal scale. Think about creating a custom AI Christmas card for a friend. You type a prompt into an image generator, and seconds later, boom, a highly detailed, personalized piece of art. It's fun, and it kind of feels like magic. But how much actual power do you think just one of those simple prompts consumes? Go ahead, hold a guess in your mind.
Okay, so according to a really fascinating report by Business Insider, generating that single image takes the exact same amount of energy as fully charging your cell phone. Let that sink in for a second. We are casually tapping into massive computing power just to generate holiday cards. Think about the compounding scale of that. With millions of people globally playing with these tools every single day, that's millions of fully charged phone batteries drained purely for novelty. You start to immediately see the hidden, massive energy demand of our daily digital habits.
So how did we get here? That brings us to section 1, the myth of the cloud. Let's deconstruct the very infrastructure making all this possible. We're dealing with highly advanced AI architectures called transformer models. Now, you likely know what these are: taking massive amounts of data, sequencing it, and making complex predictions, like estimating life expectancy with 75% accuracy. But what's absolutely crucial here is why they are so unbelievably power-hungry. To do these amazing, sometimes freaky things, they have to process billions and sometimes trillions of parameters simultaneously. This requires constant, massive parallel processing. The servers are working so incredibly hard and running so hot that the sheer electricity draw needed just to compute the data is absolutely staggering. And this brilliantly illustrates the huge disconnect we have. We like to imagine our data living in this nebulous, weightless sky, magically storing our files. But the physical reality? It's grounded in heavy industry. The cloud lives on the ground, guys. It consists of acres and acres of massive physical servers operating on sprawling land grabs in places like Virginia. The cloud isn't thin air. It is heavy, industrial real estate. Which leads right into section 2, powering the data boom. We need to look at how this sprawling physical infrastructure is completely straining our local power grids. Just to give you a sense of the sheer scale of this energy drain, Dominion Energy, a major utility provider, projects that the demand for their utility services will literally double in just the next 15 years. Think about that. Doubling a region's entire power capacity in a decade and a half? That's an absolute logistical and environmental nightmare. And the reason for this aggressive surge is pretty clear. As his quote highlights, utilities are under immense pressure largely because tech giants like Amazon and the rest are soaking up unprecedented amounts of energy. These companies are engaged in a hyper-aggressive land and power grab. It's a massive industrial race to ensure they can maintain their AI dominance, and it's putting local power grids under intense, unprecedented strain. Moving on to section 3, the thirst of AI. Because electricity actually isn't the only finite resource being drained here. Since these massive servers run so incredibly hot, preventing them from melting down requires immense amounts of cooling. And honestly, the corporate PR spin around this can be genuinely fascinating. Take the Dallas organ, for example. Google actually tried to glamorize the massive plumes of mist coming off their data center cooling towers after dark. They pitched it to the local population as this quiet, beautiful mist. Very serene, right? Well, the reality behind that mist is quite a bit heavier. A Freedom of Information request revealed exactly how much actual water was being used to create that glamorous effect. That single data center consumes a massive 25% of the entire city's water supply. A quarter of a city's finite water resources going directly into cooling down computer servers. The physical water being evaporated into the atmosphere is a huge part of this environmental cost. Now, recognizing that this incredible drain on local resources is entirely unsustainable, the tech industry is scrambling. Here is section 4, tech's nuclear power pivot. The lengths these companies are going to read like straight-up science fiction just to keep the lights on. I mean, look at this. Sam Altman of OpenAI has openly proposed building mini nuclear reactors. Amazon is actively pursuing private nuclear energy deals. Microsoft has signed highly ambitious agreements to purchase nuclear fusion energy.
Sure, tech giants promise to eventually offset their usage with renewables, but pivoting to private nuclear power really highlights just how unbelievably massive their energy deficit actually is. Which brings us to our final section, Section 5. AI versus climate goals. This is the ultimate clash between our technological progress and planetary survival.
We're currently watching the unchecked rise of these energy-sapping data hubs, knowing that utility demand is projected to double in the next 15 years. But staring us right in the face is a much closer deadline, the year 2030. That is the critical target year for global COP climate goals. Activists have their work cut out for them because this rapid build-out of tech infrastructure is on a direct collision course with those 2030 targets. I want to leave you with this provocative thought to carry with you. As we race towards an increasingly magical digital future, are our global climate goals actually accounting for the massive energy-sapping rise of these data centers? As we generate our casual AI images and marvel at new capabilities, we really have to ask ourselves, are we truly prepared to pay the hidden environmental price? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep questioning what you see, and I'll catch you next time.